Hello, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Guten Morgen. So, yesterday there came the question if I would also do a live stream Q&A session. And actually, I thought about not exactly this, but something very similar the day before. To do after every morning routine to be there 5 minutes available for any questions and come up. So yeah, in the last days I always talked a bit about my back. I will keep you updated on that, and you can ask any questions that you want. It doesn't need to be about the morning routine. I'm just there 5 more minutes, and if I have an answer, I try to answer. Yeah, and what would be good, I think, if you are here already from the beginning and you have a question, then directly ask it in the beginning. That keeps the things a bit more flowing, that the question is already present. And once we are finished with the routine, I can directly go into answering them. Yeah, and there's not so much of a break in between. Also ganz kurz auf Deutsch nochmal. Ich werde jetzt immer 5 Minuten länger noch bleiben nach der Morgenroutine, und wenn es dann irgendwelche Fragen gibt zum Training oder was auch immer, muss nicht direkt zur Morning Routine sein, dann kann ich gerne versuchen, die dann zu beantworten. Ja, und nach Möglichkeit stellt man die gleich am Anfang vor der Morgenroutine, weil dann können wir gleich im Flow weitergehen zu den Fragen. Alright, okay, let's start. Let's start with our standing. Pulling the spine, elongating the spine, letting the pelvis drop, letting the chest drop, long spine. Weight 50-50, forward, backwards, side to side. Find your weight. You can also play a bit around in the beginning. Ja, ihr könnt auch am Anfang hier euch ein bisschen hin und her bewegen, um erstmal die Mitte zu finden. Knee rotations. Knierotation von innen nach außen. Die Weite eurer Füße, wie weit die Füße auseinander sind, bestimmt auch mit, wie intensiv die Übung ist. Also geht nicht zu sehr auseinander, dass es okay ist für die Knie. Don't go too far apart with the feet, so that everything is fine for the knees. Change direction, Richtungswechsel. Fußgelenksrotation, ankle rotations, slow speed. Let's do extra slow speed today. You see how slow I move. Extra slow speed, ganz langsam heute. Richtungswechsel, change direction, like one rep in this 30 seconds. Pelvis rotation. Let's choose again this open stance that we also had yesterday. I rotate the front foot a bit in, but that's more detail. You can also have it outside, but I like this stance for this as a variation. Rotating the pelvis, tilting it side, back, front, side, other direction and other stance. Let's go into the squat for the wrist rotations today. Rotating the wrists here. Schön ganzer Bewegungsspielraum. Full range of motion in the wrist. Use the muscles. Change direction. And we go into the plank. Tighten your midsection. Pull it together. Make it short, the front. And then if you want, you can bring up the knees and press yourself out away from the ground. From there, into the squat, squatting up and down. On all fours. Big Circle, großer Kreis. Mit dem Knie auf allen Vieren. Change direction, Richtungswechsel. Seitenwechsel. Change sides. Change direction. And up for our 10 spinal positions. Forward first. Actually, don't have to go so much in the pelvis. You can also stay here. Just go like this. It's not about the pelvis, more about the spine. And back. Still a bit restricted here, but it's already more possible. Maybe you see it that I can do more than yesterday. Side. Other side. Yeah, if you want, you can add the arms like I do. Ihr wollt, könnt ihr den Arm so hinzufügen, wie ich das mache. Rotation. Rotation to the other side. Diagonal nach vorne. Diagonally in front. Diagonally back. diagonally front, other side, andere Diagonale nach vorne. Diagonal zurück, other side, diagonally back. Okay, split squats. Ja, ihr könnt erst mal näher zusammenstehen mit den Füßen. You can stand closer together with the feet, and go more directly down with the rear foot, with the rear knee. Other side, yeah, that looks like this. And then build yourself up to this one, where you go forward. Push-ups. Do your version of the push-up that you can do. For example, knees down or hands elevated. Macht die Version, die für euch gut ist. Also kann auch mit Knien auf dem Boden sein oder Hände erhöht. We stay at the top of the push-up. We push away from the floor. You see my back is rounded. Pushing away from the floor. You can also tense the glutes here. Tense them up. Really push away from the floor. Push through the elbows. Gut. And we're in the Seiza. Seiza von einer zur anderen Seite. From one side to the other side. See, I use the hands lightly for that. And kneeling side to side. Stand up. Arm rotations. And this time, today, when you go up, also bring your arms up. Yeah, your shoulders, I mean. Also bring your shoulders up. When you go down, bring your shoulders down. And chest stays forward, like yesterday. So I'm going up. And my shoulders also go up. Pushing them up. And my shoulders go down. Change direction. Shoulders go up, 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 up. And shoulders go down. Shoulders go up, 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 up. And shoulders go down. Up, up, down, down, down. And cross Arm swing. If you can, you cross one time left, one time right in front. Relaxed arms. Work from the torso, from the spine. Change direction. And shaking. Let the shoulder blades go up and down. By the way, this shaking also feels, for my back currently, feels very good. Oh, the stiffness there. And also, this is just the starting shake, and from there you can create lots of different shakes, or you can move around while shaking. It's also nice. But often this normal standard shake is also already doing a lot of stuff. Okay, good. That's it. It was our routine. As always, thank you for being here. It's always nice if you comment that you have been here, either in the chat or in or as a comment on YouTube. Yeah, okay. As I said, if there are any questions, I'm here to answer for a few more minutes, and I tell you also the next step in the journey of my stiff back. For the people that don't know, my my lower back is a bit stiff since last Friday, and I'm figuring out what I need to do. And I already talked in the last times what worked, what doesn't work, and this morning definitely feels quite good. Yeah, still restricted, but everything is a bit softer. And yesterday, in a sense, I did the same thing as the day before, as the second half of the day before. You remember the day before I was first trying to not do anything, to lie down, but then got fed up with it. And in the second half of the day, I was doing lots of constant moving at low intensity, and that was very helpful. And yesterday, I did that. I made sure again that I sit as little as I could, and was doing lots of small movements again, low intensity, a bit more on the stretching side, let's say. And that felt good, worked good. And something that I didn't mention yesterday that I want to mention now is that I also use Shakti mat. Yeah, do you know this mat where these small spikes that dig into your back if you lie on it? So this is also something I use. Christian told me about this. Also, Christian from my team, who initially came to this whole movement world because of his back. He was working in an office, and then he developed back problems, and he thought, okay, that's not how I want to live my life. And from there started his journey into this work. And he has used this for treating his back as one thing. And he said what he used is 3 times per day, 20 minutes on the mat, and then usually also directly moving a bit after. Yesterday I also did it before I went to sleep. Like I lay on it in the bed 20 minutes and then I put it away, and then I think I fell asleep pretty quickly after that. Good, yeah, that's about my back journey. Okay. When I did the push-up, I thought I should tense my glutes. I didn't need to for being in a good line. What's your opinion on the need for tension in exercise versus efficiency? Only doing what's needed. Yeah, that's a good question. I would say if you are starting to learn this strength moves, the basic strength moves, like a push-up or a row or something like this, it makes sense to create a lot of tension very globally, because usually in the beginning people are very bad at creating tension. So just tense everything, you know. Teach yourself, if you don't know how to create tension, and just do it all everywhere. Yeah, and the same in the push-up, like tense the glutes, tense the legs, like full body tension. And then the next step, once you achieve that, is to go for selective tension. So for someone like Ruben who asked this, who's already more advanced in strength, for him I would say tense what you want. You know, you can also play with it. If you feel, today I want to tense my glutes, like it feels good for my back, for example, do that. But as the question implies, also it's not needed for your for the movement. Let's say it's not needed to perform the push-up, to do the action of bringing the chest down to the floor and back up again. For this, you don't need to fully tense the glutes. Yeah. So that's something for the beginning to do, and later you should be more able to choose what to tense and what not, for the sake of efficiency also, because in the end we care about smart movement, about efficient movement. If you want to develop that, let's say, if you want to develop your movement intelligence, because let's say that's for many people in the beginning not so important. In the beginning, it's important to have basic conditioning that is lacking. Yeah, like just going through different joint movements and creating tension and going into full range of motion and so on, just to put your physicality through all of this. But it doesn't need to be so thought through on the coordinative side, let's say. But later, if you want to develop this understanding and this high awareness of how you move, then necessarily you will ask yourself, what do I tense and what do I not tense? And some years ago, 2018, I think, 2018 or 19, I'm not sure anymore. I think 2018, this was the main topic for me the whole year. So in every workshop, I was teaching about this relationship of tension, relaxation, and we were doing many exercises for having selective tension. Okay, I want to be tense on this arm, but relaxed and loose on this arm, for example. Yeah. Okay, then there is another question that I think I need to think about. I cannot answer now. It's the question: in the last 5 years, what new belief, behavior, or habit has most improved your life? Wow, that's quite a question. Let me think about it and let me answer it tomorrow. Okay, guys. So see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, the internet, here on the channel. Have a good day. Have a good Thursday. Tomorrow is the last day of the week for our morning routine. So have a good day, fellow morning routineers, and see you soon.